Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Monday, May 23rd, 2022, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Girls Varsity Bay State Conference Herget Division Lacrosse action. As your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Needham High Rockets from John Turco Field on the Walpole High School campus. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all the play-by-play action for today's game. Nick Piccarilli and Patrick Zisk will be working the cameras. Walpole will be chasing their 13th straight victory after its only loss of the season to Notre Dame Academy of Hingham 11-8 back on April 20th. That setback had come after opening season victories over Natick 17-7, Needham 15-7, and Braintree 17-8. Since the Notre Dame game, the Timberwolves have decisioned Foxborough 19-9. Duxboro 16-11, Duxbury, not Duxboro. Weymouth 21-10 and 14-4. Framingham 19-6, Norwell 9-3, Milton 14-5 and 22-10. Brookline 19-3, Dover Sherborne 20-4, Newton North 22-10, and King Philip Regional 16-9. Walpole is undefeated in 8 home games and has outscored its opponents 261-107. The second most goals in the state behind Grafton's 293 in 17 games. Walpole is ranked 4th in the Boston Globe Top 20, but stands atop the MIAA Division I power rankings. Tri-captain Carol Whalen had her second straight double-digit game against the Warriors with 4 goals and 6 assists for 10 points. This came after she exploded for 9 goals and 6 assists for 15 points in the 22-10 victory over Milton. All 3 marks were career highs for Carol, the most by a Walpole player in many years, if it has ever been attained at all. Let's see. Carol Whalen easily tops the team in scoring with 55 goals, 39 assists, and 94 points. She led the Orange and Blue in scoring a year ago with 49 goals, 16 assists, and 65 points. Bridget Welch, a junior with 31 lamplighters and 19 helpers for 50 points, is in second place, just 3 points ahead of Lauren Wong's 38 goals and 9 assists. Needham is in the runner-up spot in the Herget at 8-3, 9-5 overall. The Rockets have won all 6 of their home road games, but have been outscored overall 128-124. Needham is 18th in the Boston Globe Top 20 and 17th in the D1 Power Rankings. The Silver and Blue has beaten Braintree 14-2 and 15-9. Masconomet Regional 12-11. Milton 13-7 and 13-8. Newton North 9-8. Brookline 8-2. Weymouth 9-8. And Natick 6-5. The Rockets lost to Walpole on April 12th, 15-7, and have also fallen to Concord Carlisle 16-5, Notre Dame Academy of Hingham 13-3, Hingham 10-6, and Wellesley 13-4. Walpole won the only battle between these 2 teams last year, 16-7. Going back to Walpole's scoring, let's see, Tri-Captain Jess Tassoni holds down the 4th spot behind Whalen, Welch, and Wong. With 32 goals and 11 assists for 43 points, 6 more than fellow senior Maggie Mahoney's 30 tallies and 7 helpers. Tri-captain Natalie Griffin, who missed the first 10 games of the season recovering from an injury, has popped in 9 goals and assisted on 4 others since returning. Brianna Frucci, a senior, with 25 points, freshman Caitlin Naughton with 24 points, and Natalie Griffin with 13 are the other Timberwolves with double-digit scoring. All told, 22 different girls have broken into the scoring column, with 18 having scored a goal for the Timberwolves. Carolyn Whalen has scored in every game this spring, as has Bridget Welch. Maggie Mahoney has only had 1 game in which she didn't score. Beautiful day here at Turco Field, a little bit more comfortable than over the weekend when we had temperatures in the upper 80s and 90s. It was pretty miserable, but nice light blue skies, wispy clouds up there, no wind, so to speak, and just no humidity either. If you are interested in providing play-by-play or color commentary for any Walpole High sports, you should contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. No experience is necessary. We will help train you. You don't have to worry about appearing on camera. It's just your voice that people will hear. Anyone is invited to apply. Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, neighbors, just anyone interested in the sport is more than welcome to apply. Walpole making its way out onto the field, and we will be getting ready shortly. For today's game. Carol Whalen will be taking the opening face-off. Needham making its way out onto the field. And we will be getting ready for the initial 25-minute half. In the net for Walpole, of course, is Abby Johnson. And for Needham, it looks like Ellie Thomas. Thomas, like Johnson, is a sophomore. So we got two 10th graders in the goals today. Ready for our opening face-off. Emily Gravel taking it for Needham. It's up in the air. It's picked up nicely by Jess Tassoni. Tassoni coming down. Looking in front. Shoots, score. What a nice setup. What a nice setup. As Tassoni sets up Lauren Wong, I think it was. Time of that, just 11 seconds into the game. From Tassoni. It was actually Brianna Frucci who scored from Tassoni. So Brianna gets credit for the goal. Needham trying, but doesn't get her. Whalen comes up with the ball, passing down the field. Lauren Wong with it. No, that's not Wong. Yeah, it is. Coming out. Natalie Griffin with the ball. Gets it to Whalen. Whalen in front to Sony. It's a misfire. And Needham comes up with it. Picking it up is Annie Carroll. She drops it off to the goalie. L.A. Thomas looking for somebody to pass it to. Walking the ball out. Walpole doing good man-to-man defense here. Not letting Needham have any openings here. Going in is Whalen. She knocks the ball loose. All right, still nice defense by Emma Caulfield for Walpole. And bringing the ball down on the far side is Carroll. No, it's not. It's Kenzie McGilvery. She still has it. Passes it over to Kate Hughes. Hughes up to Carroll. Carroll coming down the side. Throws it up to Grace Yankovic. Okay. There'll be a penalty here. Grace Yonchak will take the shot. Comes and shoots. Hits the post. Coming back out, it's picked up by Carolina Brinkhouse. And she gets it over to Lily Schmalz. Schmalz to Yonchak. Back on the far side. Back to Yonchak. Yonchak going in. Yonchak looking to move in. Playing catch with McGilvery. There's the ball's knocked loose by Walpole, and picking it up and bringing it down for the Timberwolves is Elise Scales. Nice job, Elise. Here comes Wong coming in. She's dumped. And Walpole will get the shot here. It'll be Wong. Shot. Set goal. As Lauren Wong makes it 2-0 Walpole. And that'll be an unassisted goal because it came on the penalty. Time of that goal, 3 minutes 56 seconds. All right, another face-off. Whalen taking it against Verville. Ball up in the air, knocked down on the ground, and Whalen comes up with it. Carroll going down that far side. And ooh, a yellow card issued early on here to Needham's Emmy Verville. Walpole starting back down. Bridget Welch circling around in front. Whalen with the ball. Gets it into Wong. Lauren looking for somebody, loses it, gets it back. Passes it off to Tassoni. Tassoni back to Whalen. Here comes Nat Griffin with it. Natalie moving around. Into ball comes into Naughton, Caitlin Naughton, and it'll be a Walpole penalty. Stroke. Shot. Caitlin is a freshman. Caitlin comes in, shoots. Nice save by Thomas. Okay, behind the net will be Lauren Wong with the ball. She sends it up. Cutting back in. Shooting and scoring is Maggie Mahoney. And that makes it 3-0 Walpole on top now. Time of that goal, 5 minutes and 32 seconds. As the Timberwolves jump out to a quick 3-0 lead here in the first 5 minutes of this game. And that will be an unassisted goal for Maggie. Lily Schmalz moving into the face-off circle against Whalen for Needham. Ball comes back. It's picked up nicely. by Bridget Welch. Welch gets it to Tassoni, to Whalen, to Naughton. Caitlin looking in front. She's got Welch. Shot go. Oh, save. Nice save by Ellie Thomas in the Needham net. Bringing it down is Danielle Hood for the Rockets. She gets it up ahead. And it's stolen nicely by Caitlin Naughton. Walpole gets the whistle, sending it ahead. Here comes Tassoni coming right down the middle of the field. No, I'm sorry. That is not Tassoni. It's Bridget Welch. Now to Whalen. Whalen over to Tassoni. Back to Whalen. And another yellow card. Wow. This one is on Danielle Hood. Tassoni will have the shot here. Brings it in, shoots, scores. So Jess gets her first of the game. Time of that goal is 6 minutes 56 seconds. Walpole goes up now 4-0. Timeout being called by the Rockets. As everything's been all Walpole so far in the game. Walpole doing like they usually like to do and getting on the board fast and early. Both teams getting more instructions. Needham's obviously to tighten up on their defense. Walpole to just keep shooting. They haven't had very much in the way of toughness yet against them. All right, Needham coming back out on the field now. Walpole with a 4-goal lead. Brianna Frucci, Lauren Wong, Maggie Mahoney, and Jess Tassoni with the goals. Tassoni also has an assist. This time it's Jesse Hoffmeister taking the and they get the nod, bringing it down quickly is Yonchuk, Grace Yonchuk. She gets it over to Lily Schmalls. Schmalls sends it back to Emily Vervee. Vervee cutting over, being double teamed. Okay, Carolyn Bernay with it on the far side, sending it across. Needham moving in. Back to Yonchak. Yonchak was looking for Vevey, didn't find her. Yonchak gets it up. Coming in, looking and shooting. Nice save by Johnson. And coming right back down the field for Walpole. Maggie Mahoney. Maggie cutting in. She's got, it's on the ground. We're picked up by Naughton. Naughton sends it up to Wong. Wong back to Whalen. Whalen shoots, score. That was, I think that was Naughton again. Gives Walpole a 5-0 lead now. 8 minutes and 50 seconds in. Whalen gets the assist on that. Okay. Walpole scored that last goal with the man advantage. Ball up in the air, knocked out, and Whalen comes up with it. Carroll coming down the far side, passing up ahead, on the ground. Walpole gets it to Tassoni. Tassoni back into Wong, just wide of the net. Whistle, it'll be Needham ball. Coming up. Comes over to Hood. Danielle loses it, goes on the ground. Sophia D'Amelio picks it up for the Rockets. Ball knocked down. Walpole comes up with it. It's Naughton. Caitlin moving down. Stops. Lets her teammates catch up with her. Over on the far side, it's Tassoni just circling in front, tries a bouncer and a whistle blown beforehand. It'll be a penalty for penalty shot for Walpole. Tassoni will take it. Just comes in, shoots, score. Walpole on top now by a half dozen. Time of that goal, 9:58. So we've played just under 2 minutes here, just under 10 minutes. Walpole on top 6-0, which is unusual. The first time these two teams met up in Needham, took Walpole a while to get untracked, and you know, the game stayed close for most of the first half before Walpole finally was able to pull away. Tassoni with a 3-point game going so far now. Here it is, just coming down the same side. Throws it in front. She's got Whalen. Whalen shoots just over the top of the net. Walpole will be there. Getting the ball is Caitlin Naughton coming right back to Wong. She gives it to Tassoni. Back to Wong, goes by her, but it picked up by Naughton. Caitlin to Whalen. Carroll coming in. Looking, her pass was too high. It'll be Walpole with the penalty shot. It'll be Carolyn Whalen taking the shot. Shot and a save. She tried to go down low, and it was saved by Ellie Thomas in the Needham goal. Going down on the far side is Lily Schmalz. Gets it back over to Yonchak. Yonchak looking for somebody, doesn't find anyone open. Walpole's defense is looking really strong so far. Back to Yonchak, in close to Lily Schmalz. Up top, Yonchak with it, looking in front. She went to Verveil, and Verveil couldn't handle it. The ball on the ground on the far side. It'll be Needham ball. Looks like Jessie Hoffmeister will take it for Needham. She gets it back to Kenzie McGilvery. Back to Yonchak. Circling back. Great defense by Bridget Welch there. Behind the net, comes back up. Lily Schmalz with it. Going right, and a score. It looked like Hoffmeister for Needham. Needham gets on the board. Time of the goal, 12:45. The Walpole lead is now 6-1. Lily Schmalz out there taking this face-off. And it's picked up by Yonchak. Yonchak coming down. She gets the ball back to Schmalz. He was looking for McGilvery. Ball way behind. And Sammy Bonazia. Hole called on Walpole. That'll be a penalty stroke shot. It will be Grace Yonchak taking the shot. She comes in, shoots wide of the net. Chasing it down will be Walpole. Goes behind the net to Grace Crisafulli. Up to McGilvery. McGilvery looking for Yonchak. It's over her head and goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Up top to Welch. Bridget going slowly to her right. Ball knocked down. Needham with it. Ball was stolen from Karen Birch, I think. Oh no, I guess it was Elise Scales. Scales going off on defense. On the far side, 10:05 left to go in the first half. Timberwolves on top 6-1. Smalls with the ball for the Rockets. Gets it to Yonchuk. Yonchuk back to Smalls. Schmalls. Nice save, Abby Johnson in the Walpole net. She leaves it for Mahoney. Maggie bringing it down. Trying to cut to the middle, being hemmed in. Looking, she gets through, gets around them. There's a big shot on Mahoney. Sony with it. Goes to Whalen. Carroll circling. Coming in, back in is Natalie Griffin for Maggie Mahoney, who took kind of a shot to the throat on that last play down. Natalie looking.
Get a stick, cut her off,
Griffin will be getting the penalty shot here. Shoots, scores. Natalie Griffin. Makes it 7-1 Walpole. Time 14, 15, 41, 16, 41. So Walpole goes up 7-1 here now. Face off. Up in the air. It's won by Walpole. Just to Sony with it, just coming straight down the middle. Cutting to their left. Go over to Welch. Shot, score. No, that was not Welch, it was Wong. Lauren Wong gets her second of the game. Walpole up 8-1 now. Time of the goal, 16:54, just 13 seconds between goals right there. So Lauren Wong has scored twice, as has Jess Tassoni, and Jess also has an assist. Natalie Griffin, Carolyn Naughton, Maggie Mahoney, and Brianna Frucci with the other goals for Walpole. Ball up, and it's picked up nicely. Going behind the net is Naughton. She gets the ball back. Goes behind to Brianna Frucci. Frucci up top. Whalen going in, shoots, scores. Oh, what a play. That was from Tassoni. Whalen from Tassoni. Walpole's passing is really outstanding today. Time of the goal, 16:42. 17. Walpole up now 9-1. We can feel that blue thunder rumbling across the field, rebelling against the Rockets here at Turco Field. The Walpole ball. Whalen up ahead to Welch. Bridget coming down, cutting to her right. There gets Park. It'll be Needham ball. Ball on the ground and picked up nicely by Naughton. To Griffin. Natalie coming down the middle. Looking. Gives it to Whalen. Carroll setting everybody up here. 6:54 and counting in the first half. T-Wolves on top 9-1. It's a nice save off a shot by Wong. Lauren trying to go down low with that, and it was a nice save made. Needham coming down the field. Okay, it's Haley Brigham with the ball. She gets it up to Welch. Bridget to Tassoni, Tassoni to Whalen. Carroll moving to her right. Little stutter step. Loses the ball momentarily, gets it back. She gets it to Mahoney. Maggie spinning, looking. Ball on the ground. It'll be Needham ball. Needham going down. One of the few ventures into Walpole's defensive zone that Needham's been able to muster in this first half. It's been all Walpole. And a timeout call by Coach Mike Tassoni for Walpole. 4:56 left in the first half. Walpole on top, 9-1. Lauren's 2 goals give her 40 on the season. Tassoni's two goals and 2 assists now give her 34 goals and 13 assists. Whalen with a goal and an assist now has 56 goals and 40 assists. Walpole looking very strong here as the season starts to wind down. I think there's 3 games left in the regular season before tournament play begins. And Walpole will certainly be one of the top seeds going into postseason play. Walpole moving the ball really well today, moving around a lot. Looking very strong out there, good passing, good defense. The defense has really come on strong as the season has progressed. Walpole heading back out onto the field. Needham getting ready to do the same. Whalen will be taking the draw for Walpole against Seems to be a delay. The officials are discussing something. Oh, okay, where the ball is going to be coming back from. Ball bounces away from to Sony. She's able to scoop it up at about the 35, cutting in towards the middle. Gets it to Whalen. Carroll to Griffin. Natalie up ahead to Welch. Bridget goes behind the net to Mahoney. Natalie Griffin with it again, cutting towards the middle. Walpole wants to set up something, and another whistle here. Walpole will start, Griffin will start it for Walpole at the 15. Tried a shot, she had Caulfield cutting across the middle, and she tried to get it to her, couldn't. Ball goes out of bounds on a pass, bringing it in quickly is Lauren Wong. Ball up in the air. There's a hack, and it'll be Wong's ball. Lauren gets it to Tassoni. She has to track it down. 3:19 and counting here in the first half. Comes up top to Welch. Welch to Whalen. Whalen to Mahoney. Mahoney over to Griffin. Whalen with the ball. Coming back down. Carroll looking, being hemmed in out here. Drops it off on the ground. Shot over the top of the net. Be Walpole ball. Maggie Mahoney with it. And we've got a whistle. It will be Needham ball. Ellie Thomas bringing it down, walking it out for Needham. Ball on the ground. And it'll be a Needham whistle. Oh, it's Walpole. They get it. Cut on across. Goes over to Lauren. Lauren to Natalie. Almost picked off by the goalie, but Frucci's able to get it back. Brianna looking for somebody. She's got Tassoni and a goal. That makes it 10-1 Walpole at the 23:30 mark. Sony with that goal from Frucci. Ball up in the air. Still bouncing, and Whalen comes up with it. Carroll going right down the middle of the field. To Sony, to Welch. Bridget moving in. Gets it to Mahoney. Mahoney from Welch. 11-1 Walpole lead. 24:05 the time of that goal. Clock still going, 36 seconds to go in regulation. I'm sorry, in the first half. Walpole up now by 10, 11-1. Ball way up in the air, knocked down. Chasing it down and picking it up is Bridget Welch. Welch to Tassoni, 7 seconds left to go. She's going to have to hurry. And that will end it as the horn sounds, ending this first half from Turco Field. Walpole on top, 11-1. It's been all Walpole, as the score might indicate. They've been just dominant the entire way. Both teams are going to take a break. We'll do the same thing. We'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to John Turco Field and on the Walpole High campus as we get ready for second half action. Bay State Conference Herget Division game between the Timberwolves of Walpole High and the Rockets of Needham High. First half was all Walpole. The orange and blue holding a commanding 11-1 lead at this point, looking for their 13th consecutive victory in 16th and 17 games. Bringing the ball down is Lily Schmalz for Needham. Goes to Simi Bonasia. Up top to nice save. Actually, I think it was off her helmet as Abby Johnson stopped that and bounced over the top of the net after hitting her in her helmet. Ball on the ground. It'll be Needham ball. Needham gets in there. 11-2. Time of that goal, 1:06. Little breakdown on defense there, allowing the Needham player to get free. It'll be Walpole ball. Bringing it down is Elise Scales. Walpole going down on the far side. Bridget Welch with the ball. Sends it up to Wong. Wong to Griffin.
Keep your space and you'll beat them 1v1. You're fine. Keep your spacing.
Natalie trying to cut in. Gets it back to Lauren. Lauren up to Caitlin, to Bridget. Bridget back to Carol Whalen. Whalen coming to her left. Stops. Gets it ahead again to Wong. Wong to Whalen. Just to Sony back in for Walpole. Bridget with the ball. Welch coming in, looking for someone to pass to. Now she's going to shoot and put it inside the far corner. Welch makes it, so she gets on the board. 12-2, time of the goal. Oh, 1:30. And so Welch, Mahoney, and Whalen all consider continue their streaks of scoring in every game for Welch and Wayland, and all except one game for Mahoney. Welch's goal was unassisted. Ball in the air. Tassoni comes up with it. Walpole has just been doing a tremendous job on the face-offs today. Ball on the ground. And Wong comes up with it for the Timberwolves. Gets it to Wayland. Carolyn circle back, going in. And she's kept out. She will get the penalty shot here. Wayland will take the shot. Comes in. Goes low. It's saved by Ellie Thomas in the Needham net.
Stay with the girl. Block's good for us. Stay with your girl. Stay with your girl.
And they're going to have their goalie. Thomas will bring it out again. She gets it to Grace Crisafoli. Crisafoli coming down. Has the ball knocked down. She gets it back. She's got Kate Hughes with her on her right, number 16. Hughes gets the ball in front. Here goes a Yonchak. Yonchak on the far side to Lisa O'Leary. Yonchak with the ball again. To Hughes. Hughes being defended nicely by Elise Scales. Another great defensive effort by Elise. Yonchak with the ball. Looking, being bogged. Tassoni with the defense there. Yonchak again with the ball. Ball knocked down. It'll be Needham ball. Hughes with it. Hughes steps back, gives it to Yonchak. Yonchak over on the far side. Comes back out to Schmalz. Ball no good. It'll be Needham ball. Lisa O'Leary chasing it down for the Rockets. Just under 19 minutes to go here in the regulation. Walpole up by 10, 12-2. Walpole, Needham with the penalty stroke here, penalty shot. Comes in, shoots and scores. So Needham cuts the lead again to 12-3. Time of that goal, 6:36. 18:24 left in regulation. Walpole's lead is 9. Emma Caulfield comes off. Ball way up in the air. Sent ahead by Whalen. But it'll be Needham ball. No, they ruling it was Walpole ball. Okay. Coming down on the far side. is Wong.
Patient.
She gets it to Sony, just looking, steps back, gets it to Whalen. Carol moving across to her right, cuts in, looking for an opening, goes behind the net. Shot, oh, what a shot from almost behind the net. Whalen makes it 13-3. Time of that goal is 17:30. 7:30. 7:30. Walpole's lead is back to 10 again, 13-3. Walpole's Frucci with the ball. No, it's Whalen. Whalen tosses it over to the far side to Brigham. Haley passes it up. Whalen gets it. Welch with the ball. No, that's Naughton, I'm sorry. No, it's Frucci, Brianna Frucci. Yeah, Brianna to Jess. Just looking, she loses it momentarily, gets it right back, spins around. That'll be another penalty shot by Tassoni. Just looking in. Comes in, shoots. Nice save by Williams. Ball up in the air, cleared out. Chasing it down is Whalen. Carroll gets it.
Relax now, relax.
She puts it forward to Welch. Welch over to Naughton. Naughton to Mahoney. Mahoney has the shot, shoots over the top of the net. Bridget Welch will start it out behind the net. She gets it up in front to Maggie Mahoney. Mahoney shoots off the side of the net. Once again, Welch will start it out. She gets it over to Lauren Offgant. No, I'm sorry, to Whalen. Carolyn being chased. Goes out front. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a shot. As Caitlin Naughton puts it in. And I think Whalen will get an assist on that. Walpole up 14-3. Whalen will pick up an assist on that from Naughton. Naughton's first goal of the game. Whalen now with 2 goals and 2 goals and 2 assists. 13:38 left in regulation. Ball up. So, oh, nice pick off by Needham. It's Mackenzie McGilvery with the ball for the Rockets. She goes over to Alec Musiak. Musiak gets it. to McGilvery. Good defense by the T-Wolves here. Musiak with the ball for the Rockets. And we have a yellow card on Elise Scales. So Elise will have to sit out for a bit. Schmalz with the ball, shooting a score. Needham immediately takes advantage of the man advantage to bring it within 10 again at 14-4. 12 minutes left in regulation. Ball up in the air, on the ground, and Jess Tassoni comes up with it. Jess motoring down the right side. Gets it to Lauren Wong. Wong looking over to Caitlin Naughton. And the goalie intercepts it. The goalie was waiting for that and stepped in front and was able to pull off the ball. She gets it to Carolyn Bernay, one of the captains for the Rockets. Maggie Mahoney gets the bouncing ball. Mahoney starts, gets it to Tassoni. Jess back to Whalen, back to Jess.
Maggie, go in.
Jess to Natalie. Natalie over on the far side. Coming around. Decides to go back to Wong. Wong to Naughton. Naughton to Welch. Gets the ball back. In front to Tassoni, and a goal. Tassoni from Mahoney, I think, is what we will have on that. Makes it 15-4 Walpole's lead. Time winding down on the clock. Walpole in front, it's Griffin.
Good decision, Nat. Natalie, good decision, good decision.
Griffin to Whalen. Whalen moving behind the net. It's cleared and back. Good hustle by Griffin going back there, and they're going to say she got there first. 8:20 and counting. picks it up.
Don't force it if it's not there.
Carroll taking her time moving in towards the middle. Walpole basically working on set plays here. Up high to Griffin. She goes up and pulls it down. And it will be another penalty stroke shot. Griffin will have the opportunity here. Comes in, shoots. Nice save by Thomas in the Needham goal.
Get depth.
It will be Needham ball.
Pick up a body.
Bernay with it on the far side, behind the net
Hey, Fred.
for
All right, we're good.
the Rockets.
Nah.
She puts it down to Danielle Hood.
Sideways.
Hood gets it up to Kate Hughes.
Come on, fruit.
Ball is bouncing free. Oh, collision over on the far side.
Settle it.
Sassoni
Settle.
to Welch, to Whalen. Whalen over on the far, goes behind the net. Naughton to Griffin. It'll be Needham ball. 6:10 and counting in regulation.
Come on. Sideways. Cut off. That's it. Over here.
Ball gets away and picked up by Whalen. And Carolina Brinkhouse gets called for a yellow card. Whalen has the ball. Carroll comes in, she gets it to Griffin. Griffin back to Whalen. Carroll going in, looking for the circle. A whistle. It will be a penalty shot by Whalen.
Caroline, get closer this time. Do your thing.
Carroll goes in, shoots, scores.
Go. Attack. Attack out. Volley out.
That makes it 16-4 with under 5 minutes to play. Timeout is called by Needham as they go over any other changes that they want to make. Just Tassoni with 4 goals and 2 assists today. Carol Whalen, 3 goals and 2 assists. Let's see, Carolyn Naughton with a pair of goals. Lauren Wong with a pair of goals. Let's see, who else have we got here? Bridget Welch with a goal. Maggie Mahoney with 2 goals. Carolyn Naughton with a goal. Natalie Griffin with a goal. And Brianna Frucci with a goal. I think I said, yeah, I think that's everyone. But it's been spread out pretty well among Walpole's big guns. And we were 4 minutes, 55 seconds away from Walpole's 16th win of the year to go against a single loss. A lot of new uniforms going out on the field for Walpole. Sarah Schmidt, Rachel McDonald, Taylor Carter, Karen Birch, Cassie Burke, Sophia Frucci, a lot of young kids out there. Katie Poirier, Ria Vader, Dana Massey, and I can't quite see that on the far side there, but Walpole, Coach Mike DeSoni putting in some of the younger players on the team. We're ready for the face-off. Okay, taking the draw for Walpole, but not getting the chance to was Cassie Burke. Here comes, goes right down, and a score, quick score by Grace Yonchak for Needham. 16-5 now. 4.5 minutes to go in regulation. I think the player, yeah, 20 on the far side, it's Molly Kippenberger was the other player whose number I couldn't see. She's out there now for Walpole. Ball on the ground, Walpole gets it, skipper in ahead. Overrunning it was Sophia Frucci. Grace Yonchak with the ball for the Rockets. Coming back in for Needham is Lily Schmalz. Up to Yonchak. She drops it off to Kenzie McGilvery. Yonchak gets the ball back, being guarded closely and nicely by Sophia Frucci. 3 minutes and counting. Ball coming down for Walpole. That's Schmidt, Sarah Schmidt with the ball. She gets it up to Sophia Frucci. Back to Karen Birch. Karen going to her right. And back over on the far side to Schmidt. Schmidt out front. Shot just wide of the net by Cassie Burke. We're under 2 minutes now in regulation. Walpole will be improving to 16-1. Ball comes up top to Frucci. Sophia looking around. She's got Katie Poirier on her left. But instead, gives it to Dana Massey.
Keep the can, Cass.
Walpole moving in. It's Burke. Burke goes behind the net to Frucci.
That's it, Brooks.
Ball up to Vader. Rhea with the ball, looking around. Passes it off to Massey. Massey being hemmed in out there by Hannah Patty. And it comes back out to Sophia Frucci. Frucci to Birch. Karen moving in as the ball knocked away, and Needham comes back with it.
Sideways.
We're in the final 30
Sideways.
seconds of this game.
Catch up. Catch up. Catch up.
Goes over to Kate Hughes.
Get in.
Needham in the final 20 seconds. Shoots and scores. Oh, there was a whistle, so that may not count. 10 seconds. And that will end it as the horn sounds before Needham can get off the final ball. So we've got the 13th consecutive victory for the Timberwolves here, as they really had a much easier time with Needham than they did at Needham, prevailing in this one 16-5. Like we said, Justice Oni, 4 goals, 2 assists. Carol Whalen, 3 goals, 2 assists. The other goal scorers, Brianna Frucci, Lauren Wong with 2, Maggie Mahoney with 2, Natalie Griffin, and Bridget Welch with a goal. So we'll do it for now. From here, we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School Girls Varsity Lacrosse action. Once again, your final score from Turco Field, the Timberwolves 16 and Needham 5.